These cards have been shuffled thoroughly, I promise you that. This is for Aries, mid-April, April 2000, I was going to say April 2015. April 15th to the 30th of 2018, the year of our Lord, 2018, is that how they say it? This is Gnarly Head Red Wine. I'm actually sitting here with Drunk Buddha. Drunk Buddha was a spiritual being. He was obviously a Buddhist monk who stood up against injustice and gave to the poor. And he also found time to be a little bit of a misfit and party and eat meat and hang out with his friends. So I like Drunk Buddha because he brings a lot of that sort of juxtaposition when it comes to spiritual beings. You don't always have to be perfect. And I like that. We also have got the Mandarin ducks, which attract love. Your partner attracts love energy. And of course, always stay stoked. I'm not selling that or anything. I just found that hat. I like that hat. I like to wear that hat. What's coming through for Taurus? April 15th. What energies can they look forward to in love? All kinds of love. April 15th. To the 30th. Time is fluid. What can we expect? You have a brand new start, clean slate coming through. Sometime mid-month in April, you're going to feel this energy of a brand new start, and this is exciting. It's always exciting. Clean slate. Just be careful you're not reckless and you're careful about the steps you take, because you get so excited with a brand new beginning that you're not paying attention, or a lot of us don't pay attention to some of the elements that could harm us along the way on this brand new journey. And it does make sense that it's in April. Mid-April, I think April 20th maybe is when the Taurian season begins, the Taurus. So I think that that's you guys beginning something new. And maybe for your birthday, a lot of you are saying, this is it, brand new start this year for me. This is my new year and I'm doing things differently. So maybe you decide to clean the slate yourself. So maybe eliminating past relationships or past modes of interacting in relationships, that is something that affects you greatly in this time, because you do want that new start. And so your current situation, that's what you're feeling for the beginning of April. What's challenging you? Well, what's challenging you is the Magician. Be careful, because I do think that a lot of you might be dealing with someone who manipulates. Someone is manipulating you right now. This person has the ability to play on a variety of sensitivities. They can appeal to you in a variety of ways because they're very skilled, this person. This is a magician also. I think that this person can tap into, they can turn you on with conversations about things that interest you. This person is a very slick, Svengali type of Renaissance individual. And I think that they have the capability right now to say, if you're into philosophy, if you're into cars, if you're into anything, they can tap into that quite easily and have a conversation with you about that topic that you're so interested in. And it can make you feel as if what they say is solid gold and what they say is so real. And be careful of that energy, because you might be starting something new with an individual who's actually manipulating you. I don't think this is your energy. I just don't. I think it's somebody else. Oh, that ain't good. So be aware. Be aware. Because they could be a very, you know, like I said, they have a variety of, they have a huge skill set. If you're maternal, they could be acting as if they're sick, or acting as if they're hurt or injured or sad or whatever, so that you come through and become a mother figure for them. And be careful, because you're an independent creature and you're able to take care of yourself. And if you're able to take care of yourself, that generosity can spread and you'll end up taking care of somebody else. In the distant past, you have the Five of Swords, so that means there was some sort of conflict or conversation, rough conversations had, and it looks like you got to a place with this person in this conversation, or some of you. This is not everyone's story. This is the story that's coming through, so don't trip. So it's saying that some of you were in a situation where, are these motherfuckers wearing, I mean, are they wearing, are they called lederhosen? What are these? What kind of thigh-high nonsense is that? That's some sexy lingerie. There were harsh words, harsh conversations, interactions where very serious discussions were had, and I don't think that a solution was made. I don't think that you guys arrived at any kind of solid conclusion, and so both parties decided to shut down. And I think that the conversation completely ended, and you guys didn't break up, you guys didn't make up, you guys didn't do anything. It was like, well, it is what it is, and nobody said anything further. And so the Five of Swords is saying that there was no communication with this person for a while. And it looks like, you know, alternatively, because I'm not reading reversals in this deck, it could just mean that whatever conversation was not had needs to be had. So I think that you're at a position right now where you and this other party are recognizing, look, we haven't had this discussion. We need to have this discussion. And that's what the discussion is going to be about, if that makes any kind of sense. And that was in the distant past. 5 weeks, you know? I don't think it's a monthly thing. I think it's weeks. Four of Wands. There was a committed relationship. There was a period of time where you found happiness with this person. You and this could be a marriage. This could be a steady commitment, a strong relationship, that a union that came to be, and there was happiness. Otherwise, I think that there's something that is messing with the stability of this union. The best possible scenario is that you have the Six of Wands. So this other person could be recognizing you for your contributions to the relationship. You could be celebrated. You could be surprised by what they are bringing to this, or bringing to you. You could be surprised that they're suddenly saying, hey, look, you're more amazing than I gave you credit for. It's also your birthday time, so a lot of you could be, you know, taken out to celebrate your birthday, and that could be exciting. You're in a position where you're feeling like accepting this adoration, and you're into it. You're absolutely into it. People are loving you. I think there's still grumpiness, though, in terms of who you're dealing with. So people, your friends, family, they're showing you love. And this other person could break that time of no conversation and could say, hey, you know what? I wasn't giving you enough credit for what you're bringing to the relationship, and I apologize. Here's flowers, here's candy, here's dinner, here's a trip. Here's a bunch of stuff because you deserve it. This could be someone that you're already in a serious relationship with. And then for those of you just dating, there is just conflict in terms of passive-aggressive, let's not talk about it, let's sweep it under the rug kind of vibes. In the immediate future, Three of Cups, yeah, there is a celebration. You could be going to a wedding. You could be going to some sort of engagement party, some sort of gathering where there's a lot of just happiness and joy and partying. Otherwise, you could be reuniting with an ex. I think that you could be reuniting with someone from your past, and this person could be a water sign. It's like in and out with this person because you still have the Five of Swords here. So it's giving me a vibe of you and this person not seeing eye to eye completely, but saying, oh, you know what? The sex is so good. It's fine. Let's ignore it for a little while longer. It could be a little bit of, I mean, good times. There is partying, there is gathering, there's happiness. And I think you're busying yourself with that. You're busying yourself with a social life. You're busying yourself with being adored by your friends and family for your birthday period. You're busying yourself with that. And again, you and this person, you're like, let's busy ourselves with that, but let's not actually have a conversation about anything serious. Yeah, I think you're dealing with someone who's fucking manipulating you. You got to be careful. This Four of Wands, you still feel stable. You feel, you know, I don't see a stable partnership. I see a stable home. You have security with your friends and family and loved ones. That's for sure. What's affecting this? Hermit. You're dealing with a Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, and I think that a lot of you guys are going in deep to consider and reconsider the situation, to consider and reconsider the life that you want. And if you can have this life, a successful, your definition of success in terms of domestic bliss, if you can have that with this person, because you're going in inwardly now and you're deciding what's working and what's not working for you. That's affecting it. You know, and it could be a case of this manipulator going, oh shit, this person's they're on to me. They figured me out. I'm not that great. I'm not as slick as I thought I was because they're figuring it out. It could be that situation. External, outside influences. There could be a Leo involved as well, but it's looking like someone is giving you strength. Someone or something outwardly, maybe your child, maybe you're a single parent, and you're like, I do not want this motherfucker near my kids. And that could be that. It could be something external from you. Community, church, friends, a coworker, someone or something sparks something within you that makes you stop everything and say, wait a minute, I need some time to think. I don't know if this is the right move, if this is the right person or right environment for me and my family, or the right environment that I wish to proceed and plant seeds and grow. I don't think it's right for me. And so you're asked to be strong. Something is giving you strength. Whatever that thing is that's giving you strength, hold on to it. And let me shake this card even more to ruin this reading. What are your hopes and fears? Hopes and fears, hopes and fears, hopes and fears. Well, I think a fear is that you're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to either break up with this person or stay with this person. You're going to proceed and just not speak about what's going on in the relationship. You're just going to keep going, and you're going to have to defend that. But I think the most important thing to know is that you might have to defend that you're going to justify and defend it to yourself. Your conscience. Your conscience is going to say, hey, this is the wrong move. And you're going to say, no, it's not. You're going to talk yourself out of it. You're going to defend and justify so that you can stay in the situation. And truth be told, I don't think that it's actually a terrible situation. I just think you're dealing with a manipulator. And yeah. Another storyline is that you're defending your actions to your friends and family. The people who have given you security, the people who have given you love and adoration and celebration, they're going to say, where's your significant other? And you're going to say, oh, they're on their way. And they're going to be like, ugh, bummer. You know? You're going to have to defend. Final outcome, waiting. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on this person to change. You're waiting on the Five of Swords to turn around so that it can be conversation time. You're waiting on the conversation to be the conversation you want it to be and you want to hear. I gotta be honest, I don't see that happening. I just see you sticking around and waiting and not doing anything about it. This is obviously not for all Taurians. This could be... for those of you who are single and looking for love, you could meet someone while you're out at a celebration for your birthday. That's for sure a possibility. But I also think that you're pretty picky, a Taurus, and I don't think that I think that you have opportunities that present themselves. Could be a Virgo, could be a Leo, could be a water sign. It's a Virgo or Leo. Fuck that. The water sign's not for you. If you're single and looking, I think that you're being picky right now, and you have standards that you want to make sure this other person lives up to, or that you're seeking someone who reaches those standards in some way. and you're defending that. Some people are saying you're being too picky, and you're defending that, saying, no, I'm not. I have certain things that I want, and that's what I want. So you're happy to wait. You're happy to wait for the right person to come around if you're single. So that's what it's looking like for you for mid-April on. Just be careful. If you're not having a conversation with someone and you're waiting for that conversation to happen, it's okay if you choose not to initiate it. It's okay if you just want to sit back and do some more thinking for a while. So just know that. It could also be that you're dealing with, a manipulator, so be careful of that person, because a brand new start with someone who's not right for you is a false start. All right, that's it. I don't have any more. I'm trying to think if there's anything more. I don't see breakups. I do not see breakups. Just see conversation, defending yourself, and waiting. Watch out for this magician, though. I think this person's up to no good. All right, I'll see you guys later.